Good morning, everyone. Sorry, you get me in talk zone for a couple minutes right now because I am still hooking up my phone. Mostly because I was kind of right up to the wire on prepping for today's stream. I just had lots of stuff to do. Yeah, I guess it is afternoon technically. It has turned 12:01. Where's my notifications? Okay, got that turned off. Let's get plugged in so I can actually get a connection through. My keyboard. Just dump everything. Perfection, exactly what we needed. And then hopefully, I got dreams that this will work. Alright, well, the charging turned on. I get my external display notification. So now, whoop, there we go. There we go. We're going to turn off the game cap, though, because I'm going to have you coming out of my computer today. Alright, what's gone wrong with my sound? Something's gone wrong. Hold on. I can see the game cap. Alright, let me... Probably something with my audio settings. Hold on. It's in my audio mixer. Oh. I did it. I fucked with it. There you go, guys. Now you should be able to hear the game. Now, part of the reason why I was running right up against the end of the stream is I did actually have sort of had the time to make pancakes again. Ignore the look of the one on top. You know, the first pancake is always destroyed, you know? Like, your first pancake can never be a good pancake. It's against the laws of cooking. So yeah, that's definitely the case. For those of you in chat who might be wondering about the Buddha, which is supposed to go up today, I actually just set it to upload on YouTube. That's the other part of the reason why I was kind of running right up against the clock, was it took me a while to edit this morning, and I was kind of in and out of the house because I had a couple of errands to run. So, Buddha should upload, I think I've set it for 4:30 today if it processes in the back end of YouTube, which it looks like it is doing just, yeah, it'll be well ready. And I hope to be off stream around 4:30, so that you guys can just go over and watch the video if you care for it. It is a little long, and some of you guessed correctly, we did at the same time, hold on, my chair's down. At the same time, since we did Buddha, we also did T.H.E Peacemen, and the Hakunos. So it is a bit of a behemoth of a video. I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes. A lot of it is knick-knack talking and me reacting. So, you know, it's a fun video. I think I cut out everything I needed to cut out, but I was sick and I don't know. It sounded fine to me. First pancake. I have mine stacked from the last one cooked on the bottom up to the first one cooked. That way there's some of the radiating heat goes upwards and I don't end up with like a bunch of squished cold pancakes at the bottom. But the first pancake kind of came out real bad. Still tastes good. So, I don't really care. our goal is to hopefully finish today, but I'm also not going to, I'm not going to push myself to finish because I do technically have a stream scheduled tomorrow, which, you know, might be me finishing Salem, it might be me starting the Christmas event, it might be me playing a different game just so I have something different to do that's not FGO for once. I'm not exactly sure yet. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's 9 sections in this chapter. So I have these last 4 pips, and then section 9, and section 9 is supposed to be only like 1 or 2 parts, but it's almost all story. So I know I'm going to have a fair amount of reading today, which is fine by me. And then I've heard tell of a mythical extra special quest where I get to read the play that we didn't get to read. If I can find it. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. Question from one of my friends in the Discord. I wanted to make sure that I swear to God, if I just got I just got a notification that one of my favorite streamers went live on... See, this is the problem with being a streamer, is that your favorite streamers go live on Twitch and then you don't get to watch. Then you don't get to watch your favorite streamers live. You have to watch their VODs. It's fine. I'll watch it later. It'll be a fun thing to do this evening when I'm playing some Minecraft. On that note, I might actually be starting a Minecraft world to play on the channel, potentially. Okay. So... Alright, so... Question mark means there's probably a foreigner for me to fight at the end, but you guys all mentioned that I think Knick-Knack mentioned last time that the foreigners don't really have the benefits detriments the same way that they should because they're so new in this chapter. But alter ego should still be a good choice, I think. So I think we're gonna go for an alter ego. I still think I feel like our best bet is still, you know, Coulter, Koyan, and Ashia. But as I can see, I was not doing that list. Is there a reason why I had 2 Ashias and a Koyan list? It was something about Coulter not being good. Why was Coulter not good for what we were doing? Because we had me take Coulter out of my lineup last time, and I don't remember why. Other than the fact it was something to do with the chapter and the advantages. Can you guys remember? Oh, because it's Berserker? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the little added note. Okay. Yeah, good against Berserkers. Okay. So let's stick with this team and see what we can do with it. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We're on day 8 already. Ugh. Fuck off. Why are those noises happening inside? Evil everywhere. Spreading, overpowering, rampant. Guess I don't need to bother with this disguise anymore. Nobody's paying attention to us. Matahari, look at those 2. What the? They were both executed alongside me. Oh, it's Giles and Miss Pickman. They are ghouls, over there. And over there, ghouls everywhere. I don't understand. Even ones I could have sworn we'd defeated are here. Maybe they're like T.H.E, and they keep reviving as long as they have a role to play? Apparently, living people as well, but mixed in besides these monsters. What is it, Neja? Why do you keep glaring at everyone? There's nothing here but monsters. Granted, it would feel pretty amazing to just let loose and go all out against these things. Then again, if the way they're looking at us is anything to go by, it may come to that. Actually, let me turn my Wi-Fi on. Yeah, I thought I was getting a little bit of issue with the connection. I was looking for Sanson. However, not here, as I expected. That is a relief. He always was a heavy sleeper. So it's technically daybreak now, even though the day hasn't broken, and this town is looking more and more like the set of a damn zombie movie. What'd the Bible call this again? The Last Supper? No, that was one of Da Vinci's most famous paintings. Perhaps you mean The Last Judgment from the Book of Revelation? Oh, I guess you're familiar with it. By the way, Robin, I can't thank you enough for your help yesterday, and for keeping an eye on Senpai in prison all night. Don't worry about it. I wasn't gonna let them take advantage of the confusion to execute Master in secret. Yeah. There's Senpai and Cersei. Yeah, things are looking a little fucked up here. Can't really maintain the illusion of Salem at this point. I see Abby's here too. I guess she made it through the night okay, but she still seems awfully depressed. I don't know if I trust this judge. He has been nothing but a problem this entire time. You know? This court is now in session. I don't know. This feels like a monkey court, sir. A monkey court. Okay. Will the defendant please step forward? Wow, ain't this a lovely view? The court will now reveal the charges leveled against the T.H.E Company's child actress Cersei, who stands accused of being a witch. Excuse me, I am the queen actress? Yes, actress. Get it right. Jeez. Cersei, you are accused of practicing witchcraft in public. There are a large number of people in this very courtroom who can attest to that personally. Do you admit your guilt in this matter? Guess I've got no choice. The Book of Exodus clearly states, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." Can you tell this court why you went against God's teachings and sullied your hands in witchcraft? I couldn't care less about your piddling little god. The only divinity I worship is Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and necromancy. But I will say this. The only reason I used witchcraft back there was to keep innocent people safe. I never meant any harm. So you admit your foul deeds of your own accord. I commend your honesty. Though your crimes are still punishable by death and shall never be forgiven, I am willing to grant you mercy in light of your honesty. Executioner, attach heavy weights to her feet to ensure her hanging is quick and painless. Disgusting. Yes, Your Honor. Forget that. Burn her. It's not an execution if she doesn't suffer through it. Witches deserve to be burned at the stake. Yeah. That's right. Cook her, roast her, and serve her up on a plate. Buddy, that's not very biblical of you. I see. So that's what it feels like. Thanks. I hate it. You're up next, Seki. And just so you know, I'm afraid my death-faking medicine won't work on you. Seki, you stand accused of many crimes. First are the allegations from Mr. Carter. Tell us, officer, were you able to corroborate his claims? I did find the remains of a campsite in the woods, Your Honor. But I'm afraid it was already deserted, so I can't say for sure if T.H.E was staying there. I see. Then we shall put Mr. Carter's allegations aside for the moment. It is no sin for one to revive on one's own power. It is one of God's greatest miracles. I feel like that's not quite accurate in this case. I really genuinely do. I don't know if I would... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Where can I find a female corpse? Somebody give me a young female corpse. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. Like, buddy. Oh, it's him. I guess he must have died in the riot. You know, I wonder what all these ghouls are going to eat once there's no more corpses left to go around. Themselves, their very sins. The desire to atone can never be satiated. It is one of the greatest impurities. The next accusation leveled against Seki is, that's it. I've had enough. Even if Miss Ringmaster did do something bad, it's not her fault. It's because she has always tried to help others, whether me or someone else, without worrying about herself or how it might look. What about me? I'm a witch, remember? You saw that plain as day, right? Why are you trying to frame innocent people when you have a real witch right here in front of you? No, that won't do it all. There must be a clear, unmistakable motive. Otherwise, my objective will never be met. I need atonement. True atonement. My niece is lying. She's often one of those flights of fancy so common to girls her age. It's no surprise that a skilled performer would have any number of tricks up her sleeve intended to mislead anyone who might cross her path. And of course, she could just as easily use those tricks to have others take the fall for her own misdeeds. Uncle. Why are you dinging? Why are you dinging? Why are we dinging, computer? Who is messaging me in such a way that it is dinging? What is happening? Who? Who dinged me? Oh. Okay. Alright. Stop dinging me. Okay. Uncle Carter, if I may address the spectators directly. I swear to fucking God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Knick-knack! I can check my messenger, Knick-knack! Stop it! Stop messaging me! No, what's happened is Knick-knack is watching stream live and has just decided to blast me with messages. Would you mind if I led this court's proceedings for a moment? I trust that's all right with you, Your Honor. Red eyes, buddy! Very well, I shall permit it. You are certainly qualified to practice law. Thank you, Your Honor. Buddy. No. The whole atmosphere just changed in an instant. Guess they're done with the pretense. As you will soon see, these traveling performers are directly responsible for Abigail's sins. First of all, let us refresh our memories pertaining to her first sin. Defendant, Abigail Williams. Abby, why she does not speak? Look, needs must. Needs must. This pertains to the events that befell Abigail's parents. I created the first Salem with great attention to detail. My goal was to recreate history faithfully. However, it began to diverge from the moment of its creation. Humans truly are strange creatures. Even faced with identical situations, the outcome will differ in ways both large and small. But the one thing that remained constant was that a girl named Abigail Williams was always at the center. I decided I had to keep a very close eye on this girl. Though the Williams' death may have been caused by a gun misfiring and a wagon overturning, young Abigail's actions were always ultimately behind them. That was when we first met, wasn't it, Abigail? Yes, Uncle. Mother went quiet, Father's neck got tangled in the reins. And in the sky above the woods, there were many black birds. Now, let's address her next sin. In the second Salem, I inadvertently allowed Chaldea to enter. It was an act of interference I never foresaw, stemming from a single one of their observational instruments. Flauros' near-future observation lens, Sheba, a highly advanced hybrid of science and magecraft capable of acquiring highly detailed visual data. When the demon god pillars acted contrary to Goetia's expectations, it was able to observe and restrain them. A detestable feature that was equal parts safety and liability, and as if to prove that point, it scrounged up what little intelligence it had, and then had the temerity to act of its own accord, summoning our heroic spirit and sending it to this very land. Apparently the Queen of Sheba was the only human Goetia ever trusted. What a disgusting display of sentiment. How anyone could feel such things is beyond me. At any rate, Sheba detected the surviving demon god pillar and alerted Chaldea. Then it overloaded the heroic spirit summoning system and used itself as a catalyst to send a single heroic spirit into Salem. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why did it get loud all of a sudden? Oh my god. Random tabs, just playing sounds. My god. Okay. I will admit, it was a quick and expeditious act. At that point, the Salem phenomena had devoured the magical energy of 50,000 people inside and was proceeding at 105,000 times normal speed. No, not Ignite the Gremlin. I clicked into my messenger tab so that if Knick-Knack messaged again, it wouldn't ding, but I'd also be able to see it. And in doing that, Opera decided that because they had just run an update, they wanted to play a bunch of music to tell me about the update, but I couldn't tell where the music was coming from. And so I had like that moment where like there's 15 tabs, something's frozen, I can't tell where the music is coming from. It was not going, just, oh my god. I don't know. This heroic spirit's interference caused it to slow down dramatically. Hi, T.H.E. However, doing so exhausted the heroic spirit, and the potency of her abilities was severely weakened. Ah yes, that reminds me. Whatever happened to the real T.H.E, Abigail? She became a ghoul. She's still in the woods, even now. That's right. It was your suggestion, and it was truly a wonderful one. As I recall, ghouls consume the mind of the dead, thereby becoming one with them. Isn't that right? Let us now address her third sin. Although the heroic spirit had been rendered nearly powerless, slowing down time had a hugely detrimental effect on the test's efficiency. I had already used up the fifth Salem. With time and magical energy running out, I began to grow reckless. It was then that I asked you for advice. What was it you said to me? I said I would like to have a friend. One who is a poor, lonely child, completely forsaken. That's not very nice. Completely forsaken by God. What did you do to me? Oh, Peachy. Why am I grooming you? No. And even if God didn't love her, I could. Well, that's not creepy at all. You know? Yeah, Kato. Happy cat. Jesus. Lavinia Waitley. Ah, Lavinia, you shouldn't be here. Run! No, it's time I had my day in court too. Lavinia Whately. If you have decided to stop fleeing and are prepared to answer for your crimes, you are welcome in my court. Thank you, Lavinia. Ah, it's her. I've always wanted to eat her. I can't wait any longer. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Back off, buddy. No one lays a hand on our witness while we're around. Hello, Peachy. How's your day going? Mr. Carter, I've got some evidence, too. Oh, really? If it will help these proceedings go smoothly, I would be happy to hear it. Sure. Here it is. Oh, Peachy! Alright. If you don't want to sit still, you can go down. There's not enough space on my desk for you. Black magic. Pancakes. It's powder of Ibn Gaji, designed to make spirits materialize. Want to know whose corpse I made it from? Oh, buddy. Caw! If you're going to hold a trial, it needs to be on even ground. It's not fair for you to be the only one in a mask. Now, show yourself. Whately. Great, thanks for all the help. Now I can get into this courthouse's bounded field in my true form. The Queen of Sheba? I haven't handled a demon god in a long time, but don't worry, it's just like riding a bike. Now then, demon god Pillar Raum, if you're going to show your true identity and use your full power, then I have no qualms about expanding the scope of negotiations. Okay, Master of Chaldea, you're all set. As long as I'm here in this courtroom, nothing you do will break any religious precepts, and you'll no longer have to worry about an intelligence debuff. I promise you a square deal. No need for thanks. We can talk price later. Oh, buddy. It's gonna be great. Burn the witches. Burn them, burn them, burn them. I really thought that was going to lead us directly into combat. Cat here on the microphone. The hell? Does this mean every villager here was already a ghoul to begin with? Guess so. Ugh, this means they were even better at disguises than us, much as it pains me to admit it. So by day, they're rational people, and by night, they're voracious ghouls. I don't know if Abigail affected them or they affected Abigail, but whatever the case, they're clearly not holding back anymore. That's true, but even so, they were all human when this began. Perfectly ordinary humans who simply had the misfortune of finding themselves trapped in this Salem. Everyone's like that once you get past the surface. You never have to worry about this with animals. I was careless, negligent. Do we need to eradicate them? They're all coming at us at once. What should we do, Master? We're gonna take them all down. Is that T.H.E? No, that's... Not again. How many times has it been? I'm sick of this. Sick of it. Abby, look at me. Her fourth sin was inviting the souls of sinners here into Salem. She summoned those who took part in humanity's witch hunts and did so most mercifully. Traitors who let their fears get the better of them and sold out their own families. Instigators who succumbed to the sick thrill of entrapping others. Double-crossers who refused to face the truth of the torture machine in which they were complicit. Hypocrites who went harangued all... Okay, so... just a translation note here. So, double-crossers who refused to face the truth of the torture machine in which they were complicit. Okay. Hypocrites who harangued all who would listen. Went doesn't need to be there. About invisible demons only they could see. Yes, they were all irredeemably greedy, so greedy that even I can no longer satiate them. Even in death, they begged for redemption, so they entrusted their wish for forgiveness to a false grail. Abigail! Oh, Abby. It's a little loud now. There we go. So I can't remember. But is that yukata outfit his second ascension, or is it a separate like form or like outfit, right? Like, is it a separate costume, or is it just the ascension that I'm not on? Summer outfit, okay. Can I acquire said summer outfit? Is that possible for me? Is it in like one of the shops or something? Ugh. Okay. Crane shop? Okay. I'll go check after a little bit later. Because I am interested in getting that costume. Alright, we're gonna... Terror? Is that an ability that Abby has? Oh. I actually forgot about that effect of it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see, what do we got? Okay. That makes sense. But I'm not super concerned about this at the moment. Mostly because I've already got another NP up. And Abby's at 19. You know? There we go. Overkill! Valid. I usually chain her at the end, so I might not have ever noticed, to be honest, but I can definitely try to do that when I'm using her in a chain of 3 NPs. It's just very rare that I end up with 3 NPs in a row. Surprisingly. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. So, we got Berserker and Assassin. Berserker and Assassin. So an alter ego would still be decent here, to be honest. Yeah. Either an alter ego or a foreigner, in theory. Okay. Yeah, that's the alter ego. Fair. I think I will just go with... Yeah, I might just stick with using this Ashia as long as it's available and keeping this team going. Let's do that and just see how we progress for this particular section. Abigail, does it hurt? Wait, this smell. Roses. Ah, yay. Yeah. What should I do? Is it okay to set you free? Lavinia, we are putting Abby back to normal. The descent is almost upon us. Abby is still here, but it's too late. What? She can reach such realms? Your Honor, Judge Hawthorne, this is not over yet. Continue the trial. You will see this through once again. You will sentence these witches. Yes, of course, Mr. Carter. Chewing noises. Lovely. I'm gonna turn off the fan. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll see how that goes. Order. Order! Good, that's it. Uphold the honor of the Holy Court and continue this trial. Continue to pass judgment here in this god-forsaken Salem until a god worth worshipping appears. You shall do it as many times as it takes. You shall revive as many times as you must, even until you are no more than a lump of writhing tissue. Disgusting. No, you shall not. This court is no longer in session, Realm. You may have tried to use the entire city of Salem as a catalyst for summoning a host of spirits, but the people of Salem's magical energy is running dry. You have nothing left to work with. And I will not rest until every last grain of gold dust that slipped through King Solomon's fingers is returned to him. That is what I swore I would do as a heroic spirit. Oh yes, I will eventually return to the void where my kin await. But not yet. No, not yet. Ah, God, Matthew, Luke. During the trial, the Queen of the Southern Kingdom stood beside those of this age, confirming their guilt. She had come from the ends of the earth to hear Solomon's wisdom for herself. But here, she found one who far surpassed Solomon. Let us now review her fifth sin. This is the most grievous yet. Placing trust in others. What a foolish, naive thing to do. Abigail's unshakable faith shrouded Salem in a veil of light. It was this very thing that completely Obviated? Obviated. Obviated? It's obviated? Huh. I've never heard the word obviate before. Interesting. Meaning avoid or to prevent, from the Latin via, which became obviare, which became obviat, which became obviate. Okay. It comes from weas, from way. Huh. Learning new words. Yeah, learning new words. Thus were these sinners stuck in purgatory, neither punished nor forgiven for their foul deeds. Enough to give even the Witchfinder General a chance for salvation. Enough for him to see healing in a place so dripping with evil that even I cannot stand it. Abigail, you have sinned once again. Ay. Yes, it is because you are a sinner that you trusted me. T.H.E of Chaldea, Queen of Sheba. If you want her, come and claim her. I shall protect my niece with my life. Now pray, 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 pray. Punishment, 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 punishment. Ask for punishment. Ask and you shall receive. Yuck. The demon god pillar Raum. He is behind this entire abnormality. Oh, look. T.H.E. Mash, T.H.E. Da Vinci, it's so good to hear your voice again. Our comms must be back online. Damn straight, and that's not all, in case you haven't noticed yet. The mist, the bounded field clouds that have been covering Salem, are rapidly dissipating. I'm looking at the area you're in right now, and we're finally getting data about your battle. And whoa, this reading? I knew it had to be a demon god pillar. Hang in there, I'm sending reinforcements. Thank you, that would be great. No problem. Not that you'll need them, seeing how the U.S. Army is on its way there as we speak. Yeah! Try this glorious Star-Spangled Banner on Versailles, you cretins! What? Why? What are you saying, T.H.E? Don't be ridiculous. No, my friend has a point. Magical energy is being consumed at an absolutely astonishing rate, and not only on the East Coast, but across the entire continent. This consumption is primarily taking place in heavily populated areas. We are receiving more reports with every passing second. This phenomena seems to have no regard for the old bounded fields in place whatsoever. I don't have time to choose my words carefully, so at peril of being laughed out of the room, I believe the very underpinnings of Magecraft itself are starting to become fractured. A heretic! Aha, not again! That means there are casualties among ordinary people in this, correct? Then valor on the battlefield is all the more important now. Is Abby v. Abby a valid strat? There are still a number of Chaldea agents and mages cooperating with us that are keeping an eye on Salem's perimeter. I'll ask them for help. No, wait, that won't be nearly enough to make a difference. We'll have to call on all the help. Alchemists, agents of the Holy Church, knights. I'll have to put out a maximum alert letting them know there's a heretic that can pose a threat to us all. Oh. Whatever happens, I swear that I will assume all responsibility on behalf of Chaldea. That could end up giving them an excuse to dismantle Chaldea as it stands now, but I'm afraid it must be done nonetheless. We have no alternative. That's why Chaldea exists in the first place. Even if every last record is scrubbed away, Chaldea will still have fulfilled its role. We're the first line of defense, whether we're up against a heretical sword projected from a demon god pillar or a threat to all of humanity itself. We will be the shield against the legend poised to descend upon us, and against the relics of heresy. The rest of the staff and I will take it from here. Mash, you focus on staying abreast of the situation, and T.H.E, I need you to focus on this next decision. Listen up, T.H.E, we're going to temporarily seal Salem off again. Only this time, we're going to do so from the outside, by establishing multiple bounded fields. Unfortunately, this means you'll be sealed in there too. If you're unable to resolve this in the limited time you have, then we're going to have to use every means at our disposal to incinerate everything within these bounded fields we're about to erect. Even knowing that, do you still... Yeah, obviously. Oh. Let me at him! Ah, I can smell its alluring aroma everywhere. The descent is almost upon us. Yagna. You know, Hey There Cthulhu popped up in my car playlist yesterday, which I have on random shuffle. So, you know, obviously it knew what I was planning to do today. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy first and see if we can take him down. I don't want to proc skills right now if I can avoid it, but I also don't want to die. So we're gonna have to be very careful. Ah. Okay. Alright. Now we proc all skills and then hit hard. Presumably. Yep. So it's still only gonna get me one. Let's see. I can make... Okay. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Demon God Pillar. I don't like you. Okay, I'm gonna do this just to proc another MP. This one's mine, so if I want to go 3 for 3, that's what I have. Yeah, just... Hey, you're cursed? Let me make it worse. You ever heard it gets worse before it gets better? I hate being at break bar after my first attack. It's so annoying. Oh, he's gonna drop an NP, isn't he? Yeah, okay. Which is unfortunate for Koyan. And potentially for my Ashia, because he's gonna hit again. Yep. Oh! Oh my god. What are my... It's not great either way, to be honest. I proc her skills right now. Okay. That looks better. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah. Yikes. This is certainly not ideal. I do have a lot of melee cards, so it might be optimal to kind of proc them. And then just go for it. Honestly. See how that goes. Not well. Yeah, I know I do. It's also got an evade. Sure. Sure. Olivia solos. Oh my god. Okay. What's his evade do? Is that one turn or one round? I can't tell. One hit, okay. This is a terrible team setup to be left with. Raum's NP is not it's everyone. It's gonna hit everyone because it hit everyone last time. I just don't really have another option. Yeah. Disgusting. Disgusting. Damn. Those extra protect skills really doing me a world of good, you know? I'm definitely gonna have to use a continuation gem or something if I can. I'm not gonna win this. I can tell already that I'm not going to, which is fine. Obviously, I just didn't go into this with the best plan. But, you know. That's a pretty nice layout, actually. Yeah. Yep. There's MASH. he's basically taking out 1,000 HP and a little bit extra every turn. 2,000 actually. It's not great. Oh, so pretty. Rainbow sparkles. We love that for her. Yeah, bye. Bye, Melu. Oh. Yeah, bye, Melu. Oh, yep. We're going down. We're going down hard. I'm sure Olivia could solo if she had been prepped correctly for this, but you know. Is Punch Wizard a valid choice here? Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, let's actually try to win this. I don't want to spend quartz, and I'm sure I might need to use the command seals on Abby. So, all right. So we're thinking either. But the problem with my waiver is I don't think he's ready to be used, really. Is he? Yeah, the ley lines because I was thinking, oh, I'll just use a ley line, but I didn't see them, so. That happened. Oh, well. The Draco right there. Wouldn't mind using a Draco, to be honest. That would be kind of fun. That's fair. I want to try this Draco first, though, because Draco's fun. If Draco doesn't work, I kind of want to try Sanzang. You know? Okay, we read this, so we're just gonna skip. Oh, Bazette would have been potentially a good choice then? Oh, this was probably not the right decision on how this was gonna go down, I'm gonna be honest. I probably should have switched Ashia out. Not gonna lie. Fair. That was a waste, Ashia. You should have taken down that ghoul in one hit. Could have made everyone's lives easier. Okay, alright. So with Draco, just dump all 3 skills. I'm actually gonna... Come on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, but we're fighting the demon god pillar, not Abby right now, so we'll try something else on Abby. You guys are gonna have to tell me which is the Abby fight, though, just so I know. Do you? I don't know. Is yours better than Doho Oreos that I'm using right now? Oh, this is like way under level. Never mind. Never mind. You probably do. I picked this Draco because I think I was looking at the skill levels because I think the skills are all leveled up, but stun him this turn? Okay. Ah, he'll gain charge and break bar. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. But yeah, I think this is a level 100. Oh, okay, so you're over a level 100? That makes sense. Yeah. I love Draco. She's great. Ah, yeah, there's the overgauge. Love a good overgauge. Oh, because I'm gonna put invincibility on Draco, right? Yeah? That's what I'm assuming. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Nice. Even nicer. Man, Draco is wild, because Draco is just so overpowered. I love it. I love it so much. It's like... Yeah, Draco's like ridiculously broken. Especially considering I'm just gonna immediately drop another. Oh, well, I didn't look. That was sad, but you know, a little funny. Fair. Yeah, I know Draco's not good for everything. But it is nice to use her when she can. Yeah, oh no. I could never win now. How could I ever win? My god, my entire house smells so strongly of lime right now. Because my mom harvested all of the limes off of our lime tree earlier and like juiced them and then like took the skin off to like dry. It's such a good smell, but I swear to god, everything I'm eating right now tastes of lime because of how strongly the house smells of lime. Like, I know there's not lime in my pancakes, but my pancakes taste like lime. It's not bad, it's just strange. Alright, so, chat, I need you to confirm. Am I fighting Abby this node or the next one? We also have to harvest our lemon tree. So, that'll be tomorrow, maybe. The whole house will smell of lemon. It also smells vaguely of basil under the lime, because we also harvested the basil. Okay, so this is the warm-up. Alright. So, in that case... Well, alright. So in that case, do I want to pick Alter Ego this time? Or, like, what are y'all recommending as the strat here? Because I don't think that 2 Ashias are really going to be the winning option. Not going to lie. Bazette, you think? Oh, hey Frost, there's a really good Bazette right here. Okay. But, yeah. I do think I should switch out my Ashia. I guess would Waver be super useful? Yeah, Jets. We had our first like real rainstorm last week, like proper rainstorm, and like fog advisory, but yeah, no, our lime and lemon tree is we're going nuts, and so was the basil. Okay, all right. Then let's try this. You guys are gonna have to show me how to use Almoy, because I don't know how to use him. Because I haven't used him yet, because I was gonna take some time to level his skills now that I have him at full level. Abigail! Abigail! Raum, I mean, Carter's head is tearing itself off. He's going full crow. Robin, shoot him! Damn it! You know what? If Waver is click all skills to use, I'm probably also going to need some information on how to use Bazette, because I don't really use her. Oh no, Lavinia! Lavinia! No! Oh, buddy! The space-time gates are increasing in number. No non-fictional mage can hope to stand against this threat. Her 6th sin is barely worth mentioning. Abigail will surely abandon everything. Human hearts, words, hope. Ugh. Use a defensive skill. Defensive skill? Does she have her own defense? Okay, when I get to the fight, I'll check that again. She just crushed a realm under her heel. Abby. Lavinia. Lavinia? I guess she's dead. Lavinia. Abby. It's too late. Afraid so. Abigail lost the last of her humanity while Raum kept us busy. I see. Guess there's nothing we can do but take her out. Hey, fuck off. Bolts cannot reach her. Yeah, kinda figured, but had to try. Soot Typhoon, Soot Typhoon. Thou art a sinner, thou art the 6th knot. To seek redemption in this land of heresy is to reap the devil's harvest. Now let us pray to our Father who art in heaven. Soot Typhoon, Soot Typhoon. Thou art a sinner, thou art the 7th knot. To seek redemption in this land of purgatory is to worship false idols. Uh-oh, this distortion in the bounded field. This violation of religious precepts. That's not a demon god. It's a false god in every sense of the word. Pain. Aching. Suffering. What are the most precious joys for a human? Happiness, love, these all fade and disappear. But the guilt one feels over one's sins, that torment lasts forever. Even in death, it is the impulse that drives evil ghosts to act. And turns them into detestable ghouls. Yep, the outer gods are public domain. Yeah. That's why a lot of people write in the Lovecraftian, like, mythos area, because it's all public domain at this point. And turns them into detestable ghouls. Is there anyone who has never sinned? Is there anyone in this whole world who is not a child of sin? No, and so I will bestow my gift upon all sinners, punishment. Punishment in the form of unadulterated suffering. That is the only path to redemption. So I will bless each and every person in this world with suffering. That is my joy. Abby, please, stop this. The gates reach across all of time and space. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still not accustomed to using them. This bounded field keeps obstructing me. I can't focus my aim. I can't inflict enough pain. Girly pop. Chill. I see. So I can't reach outside, even though all I'm trying to do is find the most sinful people alive. Then, if I just reach through the bounded field itself to send pain directly into the mages' hearts. Please, stop this. I see you understand, Miss Ringmaster, unlike MASH. Even with all these people looking for salvation, your happiness is my happiness too, you know? That's awful. Poor things. But it's not nearly enough. I can never leave Salem, not ever. My own sins still sleep deep within this land. So then, I'll just have to make everywhere part of Salem. I'll connect everything to myself. Master. We must kill that false god. Yeah. So, I think what they're doing is not... Oh, I was gonna say, what they're doing is not... Interesting. Yeah, it's not part of the Lovecraft lore, but the thing is, like, we know that the Lovecraft stuff is all it's all no longer copyrighted, right? And we know that because lots of people write books about Lovecraftian stuff, right? Like, I've got like 2 different sets of Sherlock Holmes books by different authors that are Sherlock Holmes and Cthulhu together, or not Cthulhu specifically, but like Lovecraftian stuff. So like, definitely out of like that layer of like copyright area, but yeah. That, not Abigail. It is a false god, an evil god. If Abigail, fallen from grace, truly possesses untainted strength, then something should remain, even after we defeat it. My own soul is proof of that. That's right. Everything. England, Rome, Jerusalem, I'll connect them all to each other, to me. And then I will bestow eternal, unending pain upon everyone. Okay. Alright, let me go back, check the chat, so I can see what people are saying. Alright. Full crow and not Velcro. Jesus. Okay. Bazette uses defensive skill and then NP. Does Bazette have a defensive skill, or do I need to get Mash out here? Like, do I have to switch my Koyan with Mash? That's my question. Because does she or is her evade her defensive skill? Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't really think about my Jufu, but it wouldn't have been a terrible thing to have in my backline to use. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, many names convention. Yep. Okay, so it's in her dodge. Alright, her NP. Capture state. Okay. Okay, alright, I need to get to the point where I can use those skills, so in the meantime... it's gonna be a little funky. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's gonna help. I do not know how this is gonna go in terms of like... a little frustrating because I don't know which skills I should be using like right now. As opposed to like which skills I need to be like waiting to use with like that's the one thing that always gets me is that like the skills sometimes have such slow recharges that it feels like a waste to use them in like the first turn combat because like yeah you could blitz through like everyone but then if you don't have the skill by the time you get to the final combat and you're still like oh, yeah, the Koyan does have an NP. I did not even notice that. Okay. Yeah. And a bunch more gems, yeah. The Lovecraft Wiki gives like a ton of names, but that's just because a ton of names have been associated with all the different outer gods. See, because like I'm still gonna have another combat before I get to Abby, and you know, I'm sitting here taking unnecessary damage. It feels like, but then I don't know. This is a problem I have like reconciling with myself. I like look at that kind of stuff and then I'm just like, oh, but what if I need those skills for the final combat? You know. Like, what if I need that NP for the final combat and it's not charged in time because I used it here? What does your NP do? Oh, okay. No. Hey, stop it, Peachy, go. Okay. Alright. So. Oh. This 50. Oh. Okay, so she only has... Am I being tricked by the fact that she only has 50,000 HP? Because that feels like... I think I'm being tricked. Skill 1 and 3 on Bazette or on Waver? Okay. I'm assuming on Bazette. I also only have one Bazette card this round, which is unfortunate. Okay. So 1 and 3. Okay. Am I dropping her NP? Or am I not? Fragarak. Or am I just dropping that 100 Buster crit? Okay. Alright. Okay. I love Bazette. I did roll for Bazette. I did not get Bazette. Which is very disappointing. Okay. Ah! Ah! And how many times is she gonna be at 50 HP? 50,000 HP? That's an important question here. I don't like that. I do not like this. Oh. That's not great. Am I increasing my gauge and crit strength and then hitting, or what am I doing here? Because I do still have that one as well, so I can... Oh, what do you have on you? Quick card resist. Swap, mash. Okay. Alright. Okay, so swap, mash. Throw invincible on Bazette. Am I dropping her Sea God's runes? Because that should recharge her. And yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And then just straight drop it again. Okay. All right. I don't like this whole rewind thing. I am not a fan. Okay. Oh boy. I sense... Okay. I sense that next pip is not going to be fun for me to try to fight. I don't want to do it. Okay. So in theory, if I can find that same Bazette again, that would be a good option to go with. Just do that same thing again. Okay, so we grab Bazette. Maybe I swap Melu for my Jufu? Or Koyan for my Jufu? I could do that. I have Jufu fully leveled. I think I have her skilled up too. Where is she? Yeah, I do. Yeah. So, in theory, is that a good swap? Keep Koyan for charge. Okay. What if I switch around multiple members of my team? Where, oh shit, where did my Koyan go? There she is. Well, let's stick Jufu there just in case. If we need her, she can pop in. We probably won't, but just in case. Oh yeah, I'm not. Oh cool. Yeah, my Mecha Ellies aren't fully leveled yet. I'm out of Blaze of Wisdoms again. All right, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that and see how we go, how we get on. Bile went back in time. Andros shut down during his escape. Phoenix is trapped in the pain of his endless life, and I'll be making a garden to tend to my wounds. What about you, Raum? What will be your solution to all of this? I think so. I think. Oh, you know when like everything is frozen? Why is everything frozen? Why do I keep getting notifications for the same thing? Oh my god. Jesus. Nodens is from the House in the Mist, right? That story? I think it's directly based on a Celtic deity. Yeah. Alright. Good question. I believe I will put my faith in faith, superstition, delirium, enlightenment, fiction. They will be my tools to end reality. What do you mean by that? This world is rife with legends, with stories that are neither divine nor mystical nor demons incarnate. The Mages Association has a department dedicated to folklore. It is one of the association's most closely guarded secrets. What's more, it is guarded by Brishan, one of our king's pupils. I will see what I can accomplish by combining these legends with superstition. I believe I will start by creating a town steeped in superstition. I will conduct trial after trial there until I get the results I want. We exist solely to save mankind. However, neither faith nor old age, nor permanence, nor hope has been able to save humanity so far. I'm sure you now understand this too, Zapar. The truth can never save mankind. You're being rash. We have not tried every truth or version of it. Your conclusion is silence. Enough. You're just like all the other fools, piling failure upon failure with no results at all. Truth is useless. My key lies in superstition, fiction, things that don't exist in this universe. Things that don't exist in this universe? Do you mean you're going to open paths to alternate worlds? Places that don't even exist in parallel dimensions? Oh, is it? I thought it was from that, like, Strange High House one. I think it's a short story? At least that's what I thought. But that's fair. Yeah. That is beyond us. We were born of order and common sense. We are bound by this world's laws. Even if there are universes outside our own, you have no means of reaching them and no attunement to them. Indeed, but by sheer mad coincidence, I won't have to reach it myself. Humans, Zapar. Humans have already taken care of everything. Happily, a fictional mythology describing the fever dreams of a single man just so happens to also describe a higher being from the outer universe. The two align perfectly, and a tiny part of that being has left an imprint on this universe. Even if every word of this man's story was nothing but a sheer delusion, he still succeeded in opening a path. This was, doubtless, a prophecy, and in this mad prophecy I saw possibility. I will take this madness, this fiction, and make it real. This new reality is what will save mankind. Yes, of course. We should have seen it all along. We could never do it ourselves. This very universe makes it impossible. In which case, what we needed was a monster from another world who is not bound by our laws, a being who abides by rules that even we, in our limitless wisdom, cannot comprehend. Yeah, I remember that from the story about Gnarly. And it is this fictional foreigner who will finally put an end to mankind. Ridiculous. A number of dropouts emerged from us during the battle at the Temple of Time. Demon God Realm, in Goetia's absence, I decree the following. This delusion of yours will be your undoing. Your approach already failed 14,000 years ago. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Ringmaster. It's just not working. Good. Now I'm sure I can't save anyone that way. Seki, this just isn't enough suffering to save the world. Yeah. Seki of Chaldea, I'm sure you understand. You also wished for everyone in the world to be saved. Isn't that right? That's why you were invited to Salem, after all. Your guilt sought solace here. I mean, it is a truly horrific sin on your hands. The people of Earth missed their chance to be judged, ever since they've lived with souls unsaved. That's a far greater sin than anything Sanson, or Hopkins, or Uncle Carter ever did. Yeah, Zafar. But that doesn't matter anymore. You no longer need to suffer for your sins. I'll pardon you myself. Senpai, please, get a hold of yourself. Master! La mort est l'espoir. Robin! You're out of your mind if you think our ringmaster's got anything to feel guilty about. I got no clue what you're on about, but I know you're dead wrong about that. Take it from me, if our ringmaster had any unconscious feelings, it wasn't guilt for the world. If anything at all, it'd be responsibility to all the people she failed to save. Arrogance in believing she could have done better if only she'd somehow done things differently. She may be great, but she's still just an ordinary person, same as me. There's no way she ever wished to save everyone in the world, not even once. She couldn't give a rat's ass about saving people in a walled garden. All she cares about is making sure everyone's got a bright future ahead of them. Good, you've got that easygoing spark back in your eyes. That's more like it. I mean, enough's enough with this no killing no matter what crap. You can't go around trying to seek forgiveness from people who are already dead. Otherwise, that scholar guy wouldn't have a damn leg to stand on. That was his last ray of hope, after all. You servants have no right to tell the living what to do. Abigail, you're a servant too. The only difference is that you've got all of Salem's incredible magical energy at your command. That's not true. Yeah, no, Gnarly is great. Senpai is right, Abby. There's a great wide world outside of Salem. A real world that no book can do justice, not even the Bible. A world that people built, working together, and are still building more even to this day. That's the sort of future we have the power to create for ourselves. So what? Did you figure it would be easy to just save a single child? Is that what you thought? Yeah, buddy. There, I just broke through your little barriers. I guess I just couldn't hold back any longer. Now there's nowhere in the world I can't reach. Some stubborn mages are still putting up a fight, but they'll all crumble sooner or later. Not if we stop you. Okay, this is really bad, Seki. She's effectively got her hands on unlimited magical energy now, and she's not going to stop forgiving until everyone on this planet is neck-deep in unimaginable torment. No, we won't let that happen. Yeah. She's got to have a limit. She's got to. Everyone has a limit. Cersei, I know I've already put you through a lot, but I have one last favor to ask of you. I wouldn't say that myself, but anyway, let's hear it. Abigail still isn't using the gates to their full potential. She hasn't completely fused with this outer god of hers. That means Mash is right. She does have a limit. She should be able to punch through my barrier and hurt Seki, but she hasn't done that either. So I'd like you to help me seal up all of these gates from the inside, Cersei. After all, you're good at locking people up and making sure they never escape, right? Huh? You got a lot of nerve saying that to my face, you know? So what you're really asking is for me to help you take the full force of all that torment she's directing at the outside world, right? I suppose you could put it that way, yes? Hey, look at you being all honest. Okay, I'm in. Can't have one of the last remaining witches show me, the Queen Witch, up now, can I? Alright then. Seki, alright, we forged a contract, so, Master. Sheba and I are sitting this fight out. Instead, we're going to use our magecraft to make another barrier inside this town hall. You can't. That's tantamount to suicide. God would never allow that. Yeah. Sorry, Rookie, but the only deity I worship is Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and necromancy, and she's nothing like this superstitious hokum of yours. Oh. Wait, no way! Master, the weight on our shoulders is gone. That barrier got rid of the spell that's been weakening us. My full power, now unleashed. That means... Thank you, Queen of Sheba. Thank you, Cersei. You're welcome. But if you wouldn't mind hurrying up. Yes, please. Your master sure likes to take her time, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Buddy. Miss Ringmaster, the time for play acting is over. Oh, Abigail. You can be so willful sometimes, can't you? Yes. Yes, I am very willful. Which is why I can't wait any longer. I'm dying to forgive you before I forgive anyone else. No. No, you can't. Absolutely not. If you do, Father may forgive you, but I never will. Hey. 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 So please, would you do me a favor? I have a life to go to Doyle. I don't play this game in my spare time. I play Minecraft. And die in vain here in my Salem. Ew. Okay. That's not a great card layout. Okay, it's one of two. Alright. Gotta take both of these guys out relatively quickly. Unfortunately, I don't think... Alright. What are we looking at? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. That's not gonna work the way I wanted it to. Alright. Fuck off. Really? God, you're so fucking useless. Alright, okay. Alright, now. Okay, so I need to do things in what? A specific series of orders? Okay. Alright, so let's see. In theory, Koyan 2 and 3, I'm assuming on Bazette. Yeah. Am I popping any of Waver's skills right now, though? Or am I waiting on them? I see that she's got a much larger charge bar, so... and am I popping any of my master skills right now? Save Waver stuff? I'm assuming save my own master skills, too. And come back to those later. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. You do have the good luck of getting a lot of Bazette. Jesus. That's super annoying. Okay. Alright, so. In theory, am I just going to continue bonking like that? Do I need to drop any more skills, like, right now? Or am I just keep going, you know? No. Oh. Koyan's skill 1 into okay, so... Wait. I'm so confused. So now all of Waver's skills? Skill 1 but not the rest, and then... Oh, Koyan's skill 1 and then swap to mash. Okay. Okay. All Waver. Okay, that's what I thought. And then drop invincibility on... Okay, alright. I'm not gonna hurt to drop that. Yeah, I did see that. Okay. And then do I need to use my power-up master skill, or should I wait on that? I know I don't need to use stun. So... Because I don't use stun when I drop an NP. Okay. Alright. We're learning. We're learning slowly. Ironic that we're learning this given I don't actually have a Bazette of my own. Okay. Now, are there any skills I need to pop right now? So do I pop Bizette's own NP up skill to get her back up to NP? And then hit Abby? Okay. Alright. And that'll give me a 3 combo on Bizette. Okay. Alright. I could. Not gonna. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was that last time. Okay. Nice. Convenient. That was honestly very impressive. Do need to stick Ashia and I might need to change out my backline for the next chapter for when we're doing Christmas so I can bond farm on Waver and Domon. No, please. Come back. God is disappearing from within me. Somebody, anybody, please take me away from here. Anybody. Abigail. Lavinia? Lavinia's breathing again. Cersei, did you do this? Yep, sure did. I gave her some medicine to alleviate her shock from the blood loss right after she collapsed. But I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do to help her. I'm sorry. The anesthesia is the only thing keeping her going, but all it's doing is helping her with her pain. Oh, okay. Abby. You're back to normal. I guess I failed again. But I think maybe that's a good thing. I was always jealous of your golden hair. The demon god pillar brought me and my family, into this world. We never existed in the real Salem. We're just characters from a work of fiction. Oh no, you're so cold. Please, Lavinia. Don't go. Stay with me, please. Somehow it was all so real. Does that mean we were really friends? So, I know Nick Nack has been complaining about this to me, but like, I very much agree with him that I think Lavinia should be a character in FGO that's playable. I think you could very easily make her a caster or mostly a caster. I guess you could go foreigner, but you kind of already have Abby in that niche, like in terms of the story. But I think she'd make a really good caster. Somehow it was all so real. Does that mean we were really friends? Friends born under the same comet. Of course, we'll always be friends, comet or no matter how much time goes by. I remember watching the sea with you from that hill. I wanted to see the whales one more time. Lavinia. True. I think Abigail has suffered enough. Let's see. True. I don't know. I just can't say. But I can say that her malicious aura is gone now. Neja was right about that. Besides, I think it would be the height of arrogance to interfere in other people's lives to try and save someone at this point. To try and rob someone of their chance to repent and make amends. If anything, I'm the one who should be punished for acting so thoughtlessly. Yes, and I think I always will. Yeah. But even so, Lavinia, I'm so grateful to you. I pray that your soul finds its way home, back to where your family is waiting for you. Yeah, a 2 or 3 star, like, Buster support servant or something, whether it be caster or foreigner that like synced well with like Abby or like, you know, just a couple of specific units that was available in either general or friend point would be really nice, you know? Oh. Wild. Those are actually pretty short pips, not gonna lie. Because that ends section 8, and I believe section 9 is our last section. So really quickly, I collect my quartz. Oh, it's a no battle single node epilogue. So we are gonna finish today, guys. I thought I had way more left, honestly. Like, genuinely. I didn't realize just how much I did Thursday night. No, buddy. Come here. Come here. You little brat. Come here. Oh, you little shits. Get over here. Get over here. Okay. You're in trouble, Peachy. Alright. Oh, look. It's all bright again. I'm assuming it'll be long. Robin, Mash, Neja, thank you for helping me bury Lavinia. Of course, we wanted to mourn her as well. You bet, she helped us out a whole lot. I think she'll be really happy here. I think so too. Do we not need to light incense? No, we just pray for her. Here, put your hands together like this. The boundary around Salem is shrinking, slowly but surely. The bounded field enclosing the whole area should be disabled pretty soon. Then you'll all be able to go back to Chaldea. I'm so happy for you. That's true. I'm sure Raum played a significant part in creating this fake Salem. But most of it actually depended on Abigail. No wonder Raum chose her. They're all pretty weak, but I don't think they're in any danger. I expect they'll all be back to normal once they return from the other side. Yes, well, after everything, I don't really see any of them getting a sound night's sleep in the near future. Let's see. I know, Peachy's going nuts. She also needs a bath right now, though, like, just in general, so you know. That's something I have to tackle today or tomorrow. Oh, yeah, because I can imagine if Abby had genuinely just been, like, healing every single time, I would have gotten real irritated after a while. Hey, it's all thanks to you guys. I would never have known how to use Bizette like that, because I don't use Bizette, and that was genuinely my first time using Waver, so, you know. Yes, well, after everything, I don't really see any of them getting a sound night's sleep in the near future. But then again, maybe that'll serve as inspiration for some authors and artists who live here. Well, I couldn't have done it alone, and I really was too reckless when I first got here. Still, I wonder if His Majesty would be pleased with me. Then that's all the reward I need. See. I've got a pretty good idea what you're thinking. In this particular case, Sheba and I were summoned under pretty much the same conditions. Since we checked in together, we'll also be checking out together. Nothing too special, just tell her you're sorry for me. You just can't say the words, can you, Cersei? You'll never earn big money that way. Or is this actually some of that wisdom that comes with age? Shut up! So hey, by the way, me and Sheba here are both servants, right? I hope you understand at least that much. But in Abigail's case, she wasn't summoned from the throne. She's a pseudo-servant created entirely within this fake Salem. The moment it disappears, she's going to vanish along with it. Pretty different from a standard summoning. You can say that again. So... thank goodness. It seems I really have come to Salem this time, albeit on the brink of its destruction. Huh? What the... Raum, the freaking demon god pillar? Does this mean we never finished him off? Why are you back here, demon god pillar? Uncle? Wait, please, I bear you no ill will, I swear. My name is... I'm afraid I do not have a name I can give you just now. But perhaps you would be so kind as to address me as Chandrap. I mean, the cosmic traveling gentleman. I'm guessing the man you know is the being who made off with my body. On one of my missions, I needed to fall into a deep, very lengthy sleep to catch a horror that threatened the world itself. Let us say that only the most relevant words pertaining to it were ocean and cephalopod. But unfortunately, while I was sleeping, my body was stolen from me. Right! Surprisingly calm in the face of a very diverse group of non-New Englanders. That's right. Much as it pains me to admit, I'm afraid I possess a temperament that makes me, easy to possess. What's more, Salem was home to my ancestors, so I have a deep connection to it. No doubt Raum wanted to ensure there was no one around who could easily infiltrate this land. I imagine that's why he set his sights on me. I am terribly sorry for the trouble my ineptitude in this matter has caused you. Aha, now I get it, but don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. Excuse me, but I thought Raum's human body was destroyed after he died. Oh, no, that wasn't a problem. As you can see, I'm still fit as a fiddle. For a demon, or perhaps should I say, as befitting a demon, this pillar was quite conscientious. Even in my spirit form, I was able to maintain the connection with my body and so learn some of what this demon god pillar knew. And that is why I already know about you, Abigail Williams. Yeah. In fact, you are why I've come all this way to Salem. Me? That's right. I'm sorry I took so long to get here. I see that as the grave of someone about whom you cared very deeply. Aye. Uh-oh, that rumbling. Sounds like Salem won't be around much longer. Let's head for the center of town. We should have a little more time there. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Lavinia. Look, Randolph Carter was just Lovecraft's self-insert OC fanfiction. Abigail, you are a living silver key. As such, you are able to open all manner of gates across time and space and travel between them freely. Me? I can't do anything like that. I can't even leave this place. Well, maybe I did open some gates once for a moment. But really, that may as well have been a whole other person. Don't worry, you'll learn. There's a trick to it. You possess a crucial ability that humans need in order to remain safe when facing off against gods. Even if it is a parting gift from a dead demon god, it would be a shame to lose it. So I would like to offer you a choice. Whatever your decision, I will support it. If you want, I can completely seal away your silver key power right now, erase some of your memories, and take you to whichever time period you like. Or you can leave Salem, come with me, and travel across all of time and space. That's amazing. You are like Maitreya, though you do not look it. For that matter, your universe is not ours. Yeah, you're right. Traveling across all of time and space may sound nice, but it is tantamount to jumping off a ship at full sail. Yeah, see, because Dante wasn't even an OC self-insert character. Dante was just self-insert. Even so, I don't think it's a bad proposition. It certainly beats disappearing along with this land. I'm afraid we don't have a lot of time for you to mull it over, but I do believe it's worth considering. Well, Abby, what do you say? Oh my. That's the first time you've ever called me Abby, Uncle. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose that was far too familiar of me. This is, in truth, our first time meeting, I suppose. Kitty! Kitty! Oh, hello. There. You don't say. That must have been very difficult. So you still have a great deal of living you wish to do you? He's talking with the cats. Okay, you've got a deal. I'll take you all with me. I'm sure we can find a place for you on the dark side of the moon, or perhaps somewhere farther away. Is it a flirkin? This is so strange. You're nothing like my last uncle, and yet you're still him. Abby. If it looks like a cat and sounds like a cat, it's a cat. Mash, Miss Ringmaster. Even though it's falling apart, everything I care about is still here in Salem. I know that Lavinia is gone, and all the other villagers have returned to dust. But this is my home. Even if it is a cursed land where witches were hunted unjustly, I still love it. Kitty! If cat, why not pet? I'm sure you already know this, Miss Ringmaster, but I committed a terrible sin a long, long time ago. Then I went and did the same thing again here in this false Salem. I was trapped by my conscience and by my wicked impulses, and I just couldn't get away from them. The demon god may have tempted me, but I still accepted his offer. If not cat, why cat-shaped? That's exactly right. If not cat, why cat-shaped? Long chips? What? No! I don't like that. Oh my god. Cats that make woof and have fox traits still count. But even with all that, Miss Ringmaster, I can still hear him. I can still hear what Sanson said to me at the gallows. It rings in my ears plain as day. Is it okay for me to die? Is it okay for me to abandon Salem and wish to become somebody else? Tamamo cat? Tamamo no mai? God would never forgive me for what I've done, and yet Mash, she's right, Abby. Nobody can pass judgment on another person's heart. But they can still extend a helping hand. I may be younger and more inexperienced than anyone else here, but I do know this much. Life has any number of opportunities to step off the stage, and just as many to perform on a new one. What does the fox say, guys? Okay, I've made up my mind. I'll come along and travel with you, Uncle. My dream has always been to go on a trip somewhere. Anywhere that isn't here. That is a good dream. Trips are good things. Thank you, T.H.E. I'm glad to hear that. I should warn you, though, my journeys tend to be more than slightly unpredictable. That's okay with me. Maybe someday, in some other distant world, I'll even get to see Lavinia again. Besides, you never know. If God wills it. I might even become a new servant in Chaldea at T.H.E.'s observatory, right? If I disappeared here and now, that would be the end of it. But if someday, by some fantastic stroke of luck, I manage to become truly free in a far-off, distant world, even if I'm not really me anymore, I'm sure whoever I am will still want to keep journeying. Right, Mash? Yes, that's right, Abby. As long as we're bound by fate and fortune, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. That sounds wonderful. I can't wait. Oh, and Uncle, I hope you don't mind if I call you Uncle. If I really do have that kind of ability, do you think I could promise something to Miss Ringmaster and her companions? You know how you said your mind and body each existed independently of each other? Well, I was wondering if I might be able to return Sanson's memories to the Sanson in Chaldea. The ones from before his execution, I mean. That all depends on how much work you put in. It would be a difficult thing to do, though, even for me. But I can't say it's impossible, though it certainly couldn't be done anytime soon. In that case, I have even more reason to travel with you and to learn as much as I can. Aww. Well then, I suppose we should get going. Are you ready, Abby? Let's see. Good. You've got your two friends, and I've got mine. Yes, Uncle. They're a bit heavy, but I can manage. Well then, people of Chaldea, I suppose this is farewell. I do hope this body of mine doesn't make any more trouble for you from now on. Oh, and just in case that false god. On second thought, never mind. In the first place, my work is not yet complete, so the strange tales I've heard and my own summoning tomes don't line up quite yet. Farewell. Please take care, everyone. It was wonderful to meet all of you. Mash, you are so lovely. Matahari, you are so kind. Robin, you are so thoughtful. T.H.E, I love everything about you. And Miss Ringmaster, thank you for showing me a play I'll always remember. If you ever meet another me, I do hope you'll be kind to her. And I know I can be naughty sometimes, so if I am, I hope you'll scold me. Then, when I'm being a good girl the rest of the time, will you let me get away with lots of things? That depends on what they are. Oh, and of course, thank you for all your help, Cersei. Don't worry about the formalities. Besides, you weren't really a witch after all, so you don't need to look up to me or anything. Let's see. Okay. Foxes are very cute. Yeah, Abigail Williams' place in history did end with the witch trials, basically. Ah. Can't wait to do the Hokusai quest. Oh wow, you really can't just say how you feel, can you? Did I sound like her? Huh? And last but not least, T.H.E. Oh, I'm sorry, it just kind of slipped out. That's okay, Miss Abby. I hope you have a wonderful journey. I will. Thank you. Goodbye. That's true! We get Santa Abby. I'm so excited for Santa Abby. Genuinely so excited. So even you cry from time to time, huh, Prince Neja? Do you have a problem with that? Nope, not even a little. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. Senpai, Chaldea's about to bring us back too, and I don't think they're going to wait much longer. Well, there's my wind. Guess that means it's time for me to set sail. You know, I actually kind of enjoyed putting on plays with you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm excited for it because I want to summon for Lohi. And I want to get Santa Abby. Nope, don't like it. Don't get the wrong idea. The next time we meet, it'll be you coming to see me. Of course, you'd better not expect me to just sit around waiting forever, so I might just show my beautiful face in Chaldea sometime. Okay then, I have one last thing to say myself. I swore I wouldn't bring this up earlier, but now, there's always an oasis to be found, even beyond the desert. So, chin up, don't lose sight of the stars, and keep putting one foot in front of the other like any good Chaldean should do. I'm sorry? Yeah, I love Hokusai. Like, genuinely, that's probably my favorite foreigner. I'm sure it will. Is it locked to a certain, is it locked to me having completed a certain amount of story to be able to get Santa Abby? Because I thought I saw... Yeah. Well, we'll see where I am by then. If you want me to predict that, I'm afraid it'll cost you extra. Cersei, Sheba, it was great meeting you both. I hope that someday we can... Well, LB2? Yeah, I'll be finished with that, right? Because I should be moving pretty... Oh, locked behind LB5. Avalon LaFay. Okay. Well, looks like it's our turn to leave. Senpai, it's happening over here too. I might get to LB5 next year. Senpai. Senpai, give me your hand. Okay, well, one of the lost belts that is Avalon. See, the thing is, I've kind of, because I need to be caught up by, I think, the year after next, technically, if I want to get that, like, giant court bonus or whatever that they're going to be giving out. So, I mean, the general running goal is to progress through fast enough that I can get to that point. You know? Thank you, Senpai. There's nothing I'd like more. Master. Wait, something doesn't feel right. Oh. Yeah. So that's when I need to get caught up by. Yeah. Hey, Sanson. Are you sure you don't want to go back? Go back? Oh yes, you can go back home, back to the throne. Or even back to the very beginning, a clean slate if you're so inclined. Yeah, the IAN Spring Breeze. I think you mean December of 2027, right? Or is it December of 2026? I'll open the gate for you either way, Charles Henri Sasson. I don't need to go back anywhere. I believe I've done what I set out to do. Okay, so yeah, I've got 2 years basically. I've got 2 years to get caught up to the story completely. I see. In that case, you already have the key to the gate you need to open. Key? No, I don't have anything like... Wait, where did my sword go? Would you by chance know what happened to... Ah! Oh, excusez-moi, I didn't mean to step on your foot. Please forgive me. Okay. Yeah. Well, my goal is the St. Court jackpot, but to get to the Abbey, I just have to clear through LB6 by then? It's possible. That's basically, what, a lost belt every other month? Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just glad your shoes didn't get dirty. Yeah. Yeah, because I think that's the goal. I'm supposed to, what, finish Avalon Le Fay by, like, Christmas next year? And then move on from that? I see. So it was you all along. Now come on, Charles. Can you hear that music? Are you a good dancer? You certainly don't look like you are. It's true, I am a terrible dancer. I never did have anyone who would dance with me. So if you don't mind, I would be grateful if you would teach me. Yep. Of course, I'd be happy to. Oh. So that's LB says, so that's basically a lost belt every 2 months. I mean, I'm kind of counting, you know, the... Yeah, but I think with, like, difficulty increase, like, to a certain extent, I am sort of much more willing at this point to spend command seals and Saint Courts to just keep moving, you know? I feel that I care more about the story than I do about the technicalities of beating tough battles. You know what I mean? Okay, so the town hall is my epilogue. So I'm assuming that this is the play or something? I just did an epilogue, so why am I getting another one? Okay. Alright. Not bad at all. I believe I can say this turned out well enough. Although... Okay. Morning. Bonjour, Robin. I see you failed to get a good night's sleep yet again. I swear to God. The dingin'. Fun fact, Caesar. I don't really have archers. It's the class I think I have the least of, like, total. Mind your own damn business, Frenchie. Ugh, what's that on your plate? A fried egg on toast? Not really a fancy noble's breakfast, huh? I'm not a noble. This is a croque madame. I'm told it's quite trendy right now, so I thought I would try it out. I also tried adding a bit of rhubarb jam and cream cheese. It may not look as good as a galette, but it should still be a nice pick-me-up for a busy morning. The only problem is, it's a little too big to eat comfortably. How so? Just pick it up and go at it like it's a burger. What's that pile of paper you've got there? You reading something? I asked Mash for this. It's a book of the plays you all performed in Salem. It's quite interesting. I see. Oh, Medea. There you are, Robin. I see you're here too, Sansa. I hope I'm not interrupting Who's the welfare archer? Oh, why not pull up a chair and join us? Who can't I use? I prepared beverages just in case someone else showed up. Gotta deal with my dinging. Yeah, I lack archers. Thank you. I would love some coffee then. What an odd combination. I feel like I'll get heartburn sitting between a nice guy and a show-off. Yeah, I wasn't the one who asked you to sit with us, you know? By the way, Sansa, is it true you were resummoned at the same time Master and everyone else returned from Salem? And that you don't have any memories of what happened after you ray-shifted here. So it would seem. I have no idea what happened in Salem. But, strangely enough, I still have my memories of everything that happened prior. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can still get the archer from the welfare, even if I don't know them, you know? And then just, like, have them. I mean, at this point, I'll show you guys my archers in a second. Da Vinci... See. Though I'm afraid it resulted in Acting Commander Da Vinci conducting a rather invasive examination to clear me of any suspicion. Then again, I hear there was recently a big to-do with another imposter, so I suppose I can understand. I see. I guess we both had our fair share of bad luck in the area, though in different senses. Well, hey, all's well that ends well, yeah? Easy for you to say. Even I wasn't sure what to make of it when I was resummoned. It's a strange sensation. Master and Mash are giving their reports now. Once they're done, it'll be my turn. Some nonsense about how if we all report in at once, we're likely to fall prey to confirmation bias or something. Ugh, what a pain. So, Robin, whatever happened to Cersei? Well, maybe they're coming up in the reacts list, you know? Maybe they're on the list of things that will get done at some point, you know? You never know. I saw that picture of the script of LB6. And look. If you gave that to me in like a couple of books, I could blaze through that, right? Like just reading it. But, oof, that's a lot on its own. Yeah, but we're kind of running out of servants to do, so honestly, our servants for 2026 are pretty... I mean, there's not a lot left after 2026. That's not already on the list for 2026. Aha, so that's why you've been following me around since last night, is it? Well, Medea, let me ask you, how do you feel about that little pipsqueak? I gotta say, she really put one over on us. I think that was her way of getting revenge. I can't really blame... Why is this up? Okay. I can't really blame her. I definitely wasn't exactly respectful towards her when I was younger. And now you are? Sometimes I look back on what she taught me, and I can't help but think I was stubborn and immature. Yeah. I confess it pains me to admit that, though, so I thought if I was ever able to see her again, I would have liked to thank her properly. While most of what she taught me turned out to be useless, I still appreciated her kindness at times. I think I know what you mean. I hate it when my old master's nagging pops into my head at the worst possible times, too. Right? So come on, Robin, work with me. I need more details about what happened in Salem. Aren't you curious too, Sanson? You seem awfully unconcerned about all this. I'm told Master will tell me all about that herself later, so I plan to wait for that. Whoa, seriously? What is it, Robin? Why does that have you so shaken up? Come to think of it, you are Auntie's type. Don't tell me you and she... Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not shook up at all. Hey, how about some Monsieur de Paris? What did you say? You know, that sandwich you're making. It'd be a lot easier to eat if you cut it in half diagonally. Monsieur de Paris? Is that a recipe you came up with, Sanson? Ah, now I see. You're suggesting we cut these guillotine style. This may sound strange coming from me, but that doesn't seem like a great way to start one's morning. Compared to porridge 3 times a day, that actually sounds rather nice. I see. Well then, if we're going to do this, we'd best do it right. Tomato paste should give it a much bloodier look than rhubarb. We'll need meat for a bit of realism. Okay, I'm sorry. It was just a joke. So was that. Once Mash and Master get back, I think I'll ask them what they think of this recipe too. Oh! I'm assuming this is the actual clear notification. And my chapter rewards. Yep, there's my grail. Ah, look at that. Okay, so I can get some free stuff in the shop. So we're gonna go do that. Oh, and I got Saint Quartz for it. Sweet. Really quickly before I do that. So, this is the nope, that's not where I want to be. I want to be somewhere else. Hold on. Show the pathetic state of my archers currently. That is the pathetic state. Oh, I guess I do have UDK Barguest. And a servant I don't know, but that is the current state of my archers. It's not great, to be honest. Yeah, Summer Barguest is here. I don't know who that servant that I don't know is over on the end of the top line. I'm sure we'll be doing them at some point, but I don't know them yet. So, but yeah, that's it. That's my archers. It is my most anemic class, and especially considering I only have Summer Barguest because I wanted Summer. I wanted Summer Bow, and I didn't get Summer Bow. I think I'm not really so anemic on any other class. I've got plenty of decent sabers. I know I've got a shit ton of lancers. Let's see. Yep, got some good riders. Got a couple good casters. My assassins are pretty decent, I think. At least I think so. Some berserkers. Mash is the shielder. Ton of rulers, arguably. Don't have a ton of avengers, personally. I think I just have the one moon cancer. Yep. Alter ego. Yeah, so I do have the Mecha Ellies, but as you can see, I'm kind of stuck in terms of level. I only have one foreigner, but I mean, that's an extra class, so I mean, I'm not really... Same thing with Pretender. Once again, it's an extra class, and I don't have any beasts, so yeah. Yeah. Oh! Zero Herrera, I've read the exact one you're talking about. I know that exact fanfiction. The exact one. Oh my god. Yes. What ascensions have been made available? Okay, nothing I want to do right now. Alright, let's go check Da Vinci's shop. Is it event items? No, it's it's not. Oh, nope. That's mana prisms. That's not what I'm looking for. I did my monthly buys. Yep. No, it's not pure prisms. Is it rare? Yeah, it's rare prisms. Okay. Yeah. No, it was really good. Yeah, I do need to go to Crane's shop too. Yeah, let's try to find. It said something unlocked for free. So, oh, there's one. Looked like there was a second one too. If I can find it. I wish there was a way to like sort these shops by like court price. Because that would make my life a lot easier when scrolling through them. What else did I get? I thought I got 2 things, but maybe I didn't. Oh, was the other one an outfit? It might have been an outfit. Okay, yeah. Alright, so Miss Crane's shop. That's in dressmaking. Okay. Which is still in the shops, but it's dressmaking, I think. Yeah, dressmaking. Yep, there's Miss Crane. Okay. Should have 2. Alright, there's one. Yeah, rimless rounds. Okay. And then... yeah. It's not the only one I have. A bunch of these are free, but like I don't have like those servants, so I'm like I don't really want to get them. I mostly want to see if that Domon one is available here. Or if there's like some sort of other limit on it, so I know what I'm aiming for. So let's just scroll until we find the Domon one. I'm assuming that it's... oh, this is stuff we... okay, so it's not available here. Yeah. Is not available. Interesting. I wonder if it will become available. Yeah, I'm like... Dome... oh, okay, the next summer event. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm like 99. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely read that one. Was it finished when I read it? Yeah, it was finished when I read it. It was really good. I feel like I really enjoyed it, but I read it years ago, so, you know. Yeah. Alright. So, so there's Christmas. This is the one that I'm doing. Merry Christmas in the Underworld. I'm not going to start that though today. All right. Dance a lot? Stop clicking. Oh. I realize what I did. Let's drop my friend point summon. Let's see. Yeah. I agree with that. I think it could have spent longer developing that part. When does Mary Anning drop in the friend point summon? I've forgotten. Okay. I have a lot of free quests I need to do. In theory, do I have I need a piece of paper and so I can do some math. All right, let's see. So 6, 14. I'm trying to move it using my finger. Okay. 8, 11, 10, 1. Okay, so right here, 20, 18. Okay. I don't know if I'm mathing that right, but I'm doing some quick math to kind of see what I've got available. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, so. In theory, right, if I'm doing peachy, chill, relax. What is up? What is up, buddy? Okay. So if I'm doing my math right, yeah, so if I'm doing my math right, between my rank up quests and the free quests in the chapters that I've completed from 1.5 that I haven't done yet, and Camelot and Babylonia, I think it maths that I have about 149 quartz worth of essentially grinding, right? Like 149 quartz worth of just playing through every single one of those sections again. Based on my math, because I also remember that I get is that every 10 free quests I do, I get 10 Saint Quartz as well. So I counted up the amount of free quests I have, and that was 67, and I think I get 10 Saint Quartz every 10 that I do, which is another 60, which came out to 127, and then I have 22 quartz worth of unlocked rank up quests right now. And a couple more that aren't unlocked because I have to level up the servants. So yeah. I do believe that they basically have about 149 available in terms of just grinding that I need to do before the Ashvathama and Skahak Skadi. See, I'm just counting as if I'm starting from like 1. Right? I might currently be on like 7 missions out of 10, and you know, maybe that means that like I'll be like 10 less or 10 more than what I'm thinking. So I mean, that gives me a range of 139 to 159. Yeah. So 139 to 159 technically is my range, but it's probably 149. Yeah. And then I obviously still have Altera. So for the Christmas event. I don't know if I'm going to start the Christmas event tomorrow, guys. I know Tuesday is my normal FGO stream, but I really didn't think I was going to finish this quickly today. I mean, it has been, what, 2.5 hours? 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2.5 hours. I had to count that out, Jesus. So I don't know... Where's the mission menu? I don't know where that is. Oh, you mean here. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming those are... Okay, so I'm literally one more would get me to the 10. But actually, because I had 67, I only need 1 to get to the next 10. I think that's either 149 or 159. That's not 139. Yeah. If I needed like 9 to get to the next 10, it'd be 139. It's gonna be 149 or 159 depending on how that maths out exactly. And then I don't know how many parts are in Christmas and how many quartz I can get for Christmas, but I'll also get those quartz plus the quartz I already have. I'm not really going for pity on the Ashvathama Skahak Skadi banner, but honestly about 300 quartz is not a terrible amount to have to drop, right? If that's around what I have, if I get all this done. And I should have enough time to get all these free quests done in the meantime. Yeah. But I think because of that, I think tomorrow I might not play FGO. If I play FGO, I'll definitely be playing the Christmas event, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing FGO. I might, like, start Anno or, like, something else tomorrow and kind of get myself into like, some sort of different game. Yeah, I'm not accounting for fragments at all, because I don't do the math accounting for those. But you're right, those would add a couple extra. I think essentially the goal is to get me to 300, and then anything I get over that will just be a happy coincidence. And then I'm also... Yeah, you know what? I can see it from summoning. I think I'm still holding some summoning tickets. Let's see. Yeah, that was my plan, honestly. Yes, so I have 13 summon tickets, yeah, as well. Oh, I don't even know what the advent calendar is. Leaves, not a lot. Not a lot. Ugh. 1,140. Yeah, not a lot. I actually wanted to get Ryoma, but I need to save. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm getting a court reward tomorrow from one of the login streaks that ends on the 25th. I think. That sounds logical based on the logins I've been collecting for the last couple of days, so hopefully. But yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? Can I enhance Cha-Cha a little bit? Just because I'll get a bunch of courts from specifically enhancing her. Because I just picked her up and I haven't put anything into enhancing her because I was still working on the mechas. Oh god, where is she? That moment when you're just genuinely struggling to find your own frickin' servants. There she is. There we go. I don't know when we can check what my next login milestone is. I missed a login at the maintenance last week though, so. Do this, just because I get a bunch of free evocation leaves from doing her right now, and there's only 1 day left on it, so. Might as well do it right now. She's so cute. I love her. That's fair. Get some sleep. I slept a fair bit over the weekend and I am feeling very refreshed. I figured that's what you meant. We'll take a look in a second. Let's see. I still have like relatively few enough servants that I've leveled that I'm still kind of getting like little dings and notifications from like, have this many of this class of servant leveled. Okay. Aw. Toodles. Alright. Maybe if I have some Blazes of Wisdom left over, I can try to do Mecha Ellie-chan up a little bit more. I don't know if I'll have a whole lot left over, though. There we go. So we're at max ascension at least. If I can get her up to level 80, I think that'll get me all the rewards I want. Might want me to take her on a mission or two. Maybe I'll do like a free quest or two with her in the back line. Because yeah, I do remember seeing this last time, and I was like, hey, I need to do this particular evocation quest thing every time I get a servant from evocation. And I haven't been doing it, which has been my own detriment, to be honest. It also helps that she's getting 2 times EXP, because I'm not having to use as many blazes. Okay, alright. Let's see if I can get my 2 mechas up a little bit more as well. Because they were the ones I was working on before. Where's your sister? There she is. Oh, does it have to be in the front line? Okay. I'll take a look. Okay, there's my Mecha Ellie-chan on level cap. Let's see. Now we're just doing maintenance on my back end of my account. Oh, she's so cute. Let's see if I can get you up, though. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. Yeah. And that's where I run out. Okay. Alright, let's collect the rewards that we would have just gotten. Okay. That's annoying. Alright. Oh shit! Didn't realize I was also getting quartz out of that. Damn. Yeah, let's complete a quest. Alright, let's go to Caldea Gate. Farming is in daily quests. Oh, interesting. Okay. What? It's anything, so I'm just gonna... It's anything. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, but then I'm gonna swap you for my T.H.E. Alright, where you at? Are you T.H.E? That is my T.H.E, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, Mark 1, Mark 2. Oh, okay, I was not aware. I think that's T.H.E. It's a horrible team. That's just to get her on the front line. There we go. I just wanted to get a mission done. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, a tutorial quest just completed. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot that I still have tutorial missions. Because I've not done some of those. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Oh. Oh. When's the next, I like that there's 3 of them too. Like, it's not just one. There were 4 of them that I had not finished. Oh. Okay. My next login bonus is actually in 6 days when I hit 400. That's actually not bad. That's so close. That's less than a week. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, guys. I am actually getting ready to log off in a couple minutes. Mostly because I'll be streaming again tomorrow, and also because it is Thanksgiving break, which means that, my mom is home during the daytime. And there is a new... And there is a new season of Call the Midwife available that we need to watch together, as well as a new season of Survivor, season 49. So I have plans for the rest of the day, outside of being on Minecraft for a little bit. Yeah, it's very much Limesgiving at this point. But yeah, so we finished. You'll see, I'm sure you'll see when I put up the stream thumbnail for tomorrow what I'm planning on doing. You wish. You wish! Although, since I'm, actually, as a treat, let me just move the publication date of that up to 3 p.m. Because I was planning to have it play after I finished streaming, basically, so... Alright, that's now going to premiere, or that's not going to premiere, but it's going to go live in 11 minutes, guys. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. It's a really decent length video. I think it's really fun to watch, to be honest. At least I had a lot of fun both filming it and editing it. I still cannot believe that it broke my brush. Yeah, that is the joke. But yeah, with that being said... So I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Haven't decided what I'm streaming yet. It'll probably be FGO, honestly. It might be nice to either start Christmas or handle some of this like backlog of free quests that I've got blocking me up, as well as maybe do those tutorials, because I didn't realize I still had tutorials. That's horrifying. But yeah, that is my plan. And then Knick-Knack is streaming tonight. He's going to be streaming the end of Pokemon Emerald. So if y'all are free tonight, feel free to go join him. I'm sure it'll be nice for him to finish the game, because I think the next game he's planning is he's going to retry that Persona DLC thing. So yeah, so he needs to finish Pokemon for that. And then tomorrow I'm streaming at 1, and then again at around 8. Because we'll do a tea time. Vorn and Realm might join us on the tea time if they've got some time. They might call in and hang out with us. We've got some... Oh boy, do we have some opinions about some things. Knick-Knack and I just finished the first season of Legend of Korra last night. And the man is broken. He is broken. Yes, very much opinions. Oh my god, the boys sat for like 2 hours last night discussing the Steam console thing. Oh my god. Account cleanup? I don't know what that means. No. Korra is just something we were watching separately because Knick-Knack hadn't seen Avatar The Last Airbender before like a year or two ago, and so we watched it all together because we were like, oh, let's get caught up in time for like the new series whenever it comes out, like the Earthbender one. But then Knick-Knack was like, we have to watch Korra too, and I was like, do we really have to watch Korra? Knick-Knack was like, yes, we have to watch Korra. I've seen Korra. So yeah. Interesting opinions here. But with that being said, I am going to get going. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.